Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the New York Yankees. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Starting on the mound in this one, Babe Ruth. Singy always intrigued when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low twos. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Luis Rengifo, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 105.
The lefty, the 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-1.
A changeup missing. And a count 2-1.
Ball 3.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And right back to the mound. Tosses to first. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Kevin Newman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
And that misses. And that's ball 2.
Ball, no.
1 out, base is empty. And fires in a fastball at 95.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Fielder, number 25, Don.
And next for LA, Don Baylor. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Ruth, a former MVP, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a 2-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Man at first, 1 away. Next pitch, not close, up high.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2-2.
In the dirt. Newman, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Here's Mike Trout.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
And the pitch is outside, ball 1. On a line out towards center. Mantle makes the grab. And that is that. Back for more from the Bronx. Getting the nod in this one, Reed Detmers. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Next offering is down low. There's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
On the ground right side, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Bernie Williams.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Nobody out, runner at first. That one misses, and the count now 2-0. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely froze it.
Now, Babe Ruth. That one way inside. One out, the runner at second here in the finale of this 4-game set. That one's in there, and the count is 1-1. Ruth matched a homer in his last game.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Fans adds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve. That's okay, as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of it.
Back in New York, second inning set to go. And now the veteran third baseman, Troy Gloss. Outfield playing straight up now. Ruth back to work. And that is out of play. The wind and the pitch. That's down and in. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
That missed by a lot. 2-2. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Fastball is outside. Swings through it for the K. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Taylor Ward in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Ball 2. 2-0 the count.
No score here in the second. Fouled off left side. The 2-1. That one fouled hard the other way. That one not close. And now 3-2. Three and two. The pitch is outside at ball 4.
Batting 7. The first
man at first with 1 gone. And now it's Christian Walker. Clips the corner. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Ward over at first with 1 away. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
Travis d'Arnaud will come up to hit Kim, and that'll do it. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Down to the bottom of the second. Back here in New York, we head to the bottom of the second, and now the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Fastball is outside. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump, and there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Wilson Contreras at the plate and takes high there. Late with the swing there. Contreras launched a homer in his most recent game. On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Just found a way to slide that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Yeah, the batter now, Stephen Kwan. And that one inside, and it hit him. Ha-Sung Kim stepping in now for the Yankees.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Lifted in the air out to left. Baylor. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Bryce Terang.
This is Bryce Terang.
How many times have we seen an early at bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
Line drive. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Number 7, Joe Adele.
Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-0. Adele getting the start in center, hitting 9th in today's lineup. A former first-round pick back in 2017. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. One up, one down. Back to the top of the lineup, Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. Grounded out his first time up. And there's a curve through for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Fly ball center field. Terang makes the play, and there are two down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Williams makes the catch, and that's the third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. No score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Second baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one is inside.
Ball 3.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder,
Bernie Williams, stepping in now for the Yankees. And that drops in for a strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Still tied at 0, last of the third. And takes low for ball 1. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now the DH, Babe Ruth, struck out swinging his first time. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
He swings and fouls one off.
Ball.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And he grounds one back up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. And he gets him. Nicely done.
This guy's anticipation is off the charts. Don't see many shortstops better than that. Great job to complete the play and end the inning.
Back at Yankee Stadium, out of the fourth. So in now for the Angels, Don Baylor. Just off the inside edge. And that misses. And it's 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one in there across the letters.
2-1.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
On the ground to third, Kim tosses across to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Here's Trout. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
Out to short. Terang. 2 quick outs here at the top of the 4th. And next for the Angels, Troy Gloss. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And ball 1. The Halos hitless so far in the game. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a chopper out to short. Terang over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels go quietly there. Still no score. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And here's the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and just foul. Just missed. That's in there. And the count is even 2-2.
2-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-2. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Now it's the power speed combo. Mickey Mantle. Pitch misses inside. Ball one.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Gehrig around second, and it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Runner on the go. Tag, save, stolen base. Darno too late for the throw.
Not only are they applying some pressure on the defense, it looks like they're trying to have a big inning with that steal of second. Now 2 runners in scoring position. This could be the start to a nice rally.
And that one fouled off. 2 in scoring position. Nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Good job to fight that one off. Fights it off. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
That misses. And a full count now. Stephen Kwan in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. Now here is Stephen Kwan. Right through there for a strike. Maybe a surprise here as the bullpen is already stirring. Victor Gonzalez appears to be getting loose. Kraus also throwing. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Garrett on third. Mantle on second. Contreras at first with no outs. Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And that is a big first out.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Bryce Terang stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. The next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
That pitch gets the inside corner. 1-2. Back up the middle and a base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play.
He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2. Nice curveball for a strike.
0-1.
First and second, 2 down. And now it's even up.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Yankees 2 and the Angels nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now the designated hitter for the Angels, Taylor Ward. Ruth back to work. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one missed. Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Christian Walker, the next to hit for the Angels. Outfield playing straight up now. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
No, that's a ball.
Runner at first with no outs here.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, He had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here comes Travis d'Arnaud. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that one is lifted in the air. Mantle sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out.
The center fielder, number 7, Joe Adele.
Here's Joe Adele. Grounded out his first time.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam.
And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runners at first and second with one gone. And we're at the top of the 5th. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And they lead it. It's 3-2.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Back to the top of the order now. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. 0 for 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Pitch misses there, and now 3-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And he walked him.
Ball 4. Take your base.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
The batter Now Kevin Newman. Clips the corner. That's strike one. Rengifo leads off first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Ball.
Chases that one out of the zone. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Stepping in, Don Baylor.
Don Baylor.
That misses the zone. Ball one. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Cade Smith, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Franco, the lefty, warming up as well. Off the mark there. Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That's a little bit low. And there's the automatic. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
The right fielder.
First and second, 2 outs. And now, Mike Trout. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fastball is outside. 2 aboard, 2 outs. That one missing inside. Got him swinging. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here at 3.
Now pitching for the
Back
Angels.
now to start the bottom bottom of the fifth and taking over on the mound, Victor Gonzalez.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Williams in the box now, takes strike one.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Next pitch off the plate. Now 3-1.
Fellas feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
(3-1) now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's some real power at the plate. Babe Ruth. Fought off foul. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And now here is Lou Gehrig. He is struck out, and he is walked. Oh, great stop. From his knees, the throw. There's one. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
And now Mickey Mantle swinging a foul out of play. Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Two outs. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Cade Smith.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one misses, and that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Goose Gossage, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Franco warming up as well. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air, left center field. This one's got a chance. Gone! That'll fire up the dugout. His second home run of the series. It's 4-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Power versus power right there. Like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter. Getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Swings and chases a low one there.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian
Walker, the next to hit for the Angels. Walker, a former Gold Glove winner, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2012. Popped up. Ramirez in pursuit. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Darno. First offering, and it just misses.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
2 outs, base is empty. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Hans Kraus.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Action in the Angels bullpen. Jose Quijada, the left-hander, up and throwing. Jansen, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Next offering is fouled back. Hit in the air, center field. Adele brings it in, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Stephen.
Next to him, Stephen Kwan. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch just misses.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
1 down, base is empty. Way inside, gets out of the way. Out to short, Newman. Throws across the diamond. That's it out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
Ha-Seong Kim, the next to hit. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that keeps the inning going.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
So digging in, Bryce Terang. Popped up. Makes the catch, and the inning is over. One left. Top of inning number 7. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No ball. 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change.
Pitching for the New York Yankees, number 52, John Franco.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it on his own, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 down, base is empty. Kevin Newman will hit next. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. That misses. 1-1.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Foul ball there. The shortstop takes the ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. Throw to first. It's there. And that's a great play.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Now pitching for
new pitcher in the game for the Angels, Jose
number
Quijada.
65.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So back to the top of the order. Jose Ramirez now at the plate. 1 for 3. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. The Yankees looking to rally. Breaking ball misses down and away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And next for New York, Bernie Williams. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That one finds the zone. Strike one. With it. Tying run at the plate. Here, the bottom of the seventh. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance speed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now it's the DH, Babe Ruth.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
First
Ball
pitch
one.
misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Safe in second, and that was not close. Williams leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Late swing, foul to the left.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The tying run at the plate. That one outside. And the count's even at 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 out and a runner at second. Tying run at the plate. Stays alive. Hard liner. Baylor tracks it down for the out.
Wow, he looked like he was running before
The
the
first
ball
baseman,
was
number
hit.
4,
Didn't have much time,
Woo.
as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Lou Gehrig digs in now. Close one,
no.
doesn't get the call. 1-0.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out. All set for the
Leading
start
off
of
for
the
the
inning.
Angels,
Here's the
the
left fielder,
number
Don
25,
Baylor.
John.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pick.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and
Up
out of the
next for the
strike zone,
Angels,
but that's one of the
the
hardest
right fielder,
things.
Mike.
You know, when you see a pitch
Wow.
out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Trout at the plate now.
1-0.
That's ball 1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And now 3-0. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here.
High. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Too high, and it's ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome.
Now
It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. John Franco won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
new
the
pitcher
Yankees,
for the Yankees, Goose
number
Gossage.
54.
He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Gossage.
Outfield playing straight up now. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That one fouled off. Struck him out swinging. Gassed it right by him. And now Taylor Ward. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2 outs. Foul ball. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Eric Gagne, the closer of the staff, is throwing. King getting loose as well. Next offering upstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Gossage deals. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. He goes down looking. Angels lead 1 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kenley Jansen.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in.
Jansen.
Mantle in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Jansen fires. Clips the corner, and it's 1-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That one to first, and he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Contreras.
Here's Contreras now. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Pitch is in there. It's 0-1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game. When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Bounce to the right side. To first. Out. 2 up, 2 down.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Tony Gwynn.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one fouled off. And it's fouled away. To the right side, Rengifo whips it to first.
He's out.
3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they go quietly there through 8 full. Angels 4 and the Yankees 2. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Christian Walker. Gossage, more than 100 career wins on the mound. He joined the team as a free agent. Goose back to work. Pulls that one foul.
Ball, no.
Next
No,
pitch is inside, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound.
Pitching for the Yankees, number 34, Michael Kay.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Walker on at first, nobody out. And that one wrapped foul. Missed with a changeup, and the count 1-2.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
The 1-2. That's towards center. Terang sizing this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Now back.
Next to him, Joe Adell. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Boog.
Swinging a foul straight back. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1. Squirts away a little bit.
1-2.
That's down and in. Grounder might be 2. To second, there's 1. To Garrick in time. That's an inning-ending double play. So no runs. Will Vest on to try and close it out.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Yes.
Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Jackson Merrill.
Well, with his speed, he can really make some things happen leading off.
Swinging a foul straight back. And there's the strike.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
2-2.
Just missed. Merrill checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No, he held back. That's ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right. There, if you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2.
just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
What a stop. The feed for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Adele on the run. Makes the grab on the run. 2 down.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Williams in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Fouled off. He was late. Swing and a pop-up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels avoid the sweep. They take the finale of this 4-game series.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going.